Yes, most definitely. And I want to get into Xverse, your company, where you work for, and the burning question for me is like right now, I know you just saw the Bitcoin Magazine conference, and ordinals and NFTs are like a hot topic right now. And it's
Yes.
kind of like a divided place for Bitcoiners right now. Some people like them and they think that it's innovative and new. And then you have like the traditional maxis, the old school OG guys that do not like them and think that they're a waste of time and they're just taking up space on the blockchain.
Yeah.
But for you, Elizabeth, my question to you is, how does the technology behind Bitcoin NFTs and ordinals actually work?
hmm Yeah, happy to get into that cultural tension as well later. We can certainly touch on it. But I agree. I think let's first maybe touch base around like what are ordinals. So and maybe even backing up further, what are Bitcoin NFTs? Because it's funny, I think people used to kind of laugh at that. They didn't realize Bitcoin NFTs even existed. And even before ordinals, there were Bitcoin NFTs. In fact, the first Bitcoin NFT was Rare Pepe. It was minted in 2016, but Bitcoin doesn't have the smart contract capabilities necessary for NFTs. So a lot of that, all the artists, all of that talent went over to Ethereum where they could build out and mint their art in a really much more seamless way, less expensive. And then so Bitcoiners started looking at other solutions, for example, layers. And then we saw the Stacks Bitcoin layer, which is one of the most, actually the most prominent project, Bitcoin Web3 project at the moment, building out, offering NFTs as a scalability solution. But I think a lot of people were just totally so excited about ordinals because for the first time ever, we're able to have essentially a non-fungible token on directly on the Bitcoin base layer. And what that means is basically we're taking the smallest monetary unit of Bitcoin, which is a Satoshi. So think of like a dollar to a cent, basically taking a little cent of Bitcoin, and we're inscribing data directly onto that token, which is really exciting. That can look like in the form of a JPEG and can look like a video or eventually music, and can look like text. And people are just so excited about this because for the first time we can have that on Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is the most secure and valuable settlement layer out there. So that's how ordinals work, and happy to delve into that a little bit further. But that was developed in December last year, and has just since totally exponentially taken off. It's really been so exciting to see that growth.